Hey Sugarheads, welcome to my channel. This is the first episode of Sweet Stories, where I'll be telling Bible stories or testimonies to inspire and encourage, all while designing cakes, treats, and pretty much anything we sell. And some things I've always wanted to try too. In this episode, I'll be making a very last-minute Mario-themed cake. This cake was a last-minute cake that my sister had asked me to make for my nephew, as I said before. This is how it went. So we got some cakes from BJ's, and I just vamped them up and made them look cute. Sit back and listen to the story of Gideon and the Midianites while I decorate this cute little Mario-themed cake. Enjoy! Hey party people, it's your girl Adrielle. I want to share a story with you about how God can take an impossible situation and turn it into something that will bring him glory and bring victory to his children. Okay, so I know a lot of us have heard about the story of Gideon and the Midianites, right? Where basically God called him to deliver the children of Israel from the hands of the Midianites. And the reason why they were even captured by the Midianites is because God allowed them to be captured because of their disobedience. They were serving false gods and doing all kinds of things that they were not supposed to do, being disobedient to God. But God in his infinite mercy decided to deliver the Israelites from the hands of the Midianites. And he decided he was going to use Gideon, called him a mighty man of valor. Gideon was a little apprehensive at first, but God assured him that he will give him the victory. And he said, you know what? You got too many men. You have too many men with you. I don't want them to take credit for the victory that you will receive. So tell the guys who are afraid, who have fear in their hearts, to go home. Tell them to leave. So the guys that went home, it was 22,000 of them that were afraid. 10,000 were left. God said, you still have too many men. That's still too many people. So he said, take them down to the river, and the ones that drink the water like dogs, send them home. And the ones that drink the water from their hands, like cup the water in their hands and drink from their hands, those ones are you're gonna take with you to the battle. And the amount of men that were remaining who drank from their hands were 300, only 300 men. And God was like, yeah, that's I can work with that. So God told Gideon, look, if you're scared, take your servant with you down to the camp of the Midianites. Go down there and you will receive encouragement. So two of the Midianites were talking, and one of them said to the other, oh, I had a dream. And the dream was interpreted that the Midianites would be overcome by the Israelites. And when Gideon and his servant heard that, he started praising God, like, oh my gosh, God is really giving them into our hands. So then he had confidence to go forth and fight the Midianites. The story, I'm going to cut it off here because, the story is much more detailed than this, but that's basically it. The Israelites won the battle with only 300 men against the Midianites. There were so many Midianites, so many more Midianites than there were Israelites. And the fact that the Israelites were able to win that victory, have that victory over the Midianites, shows how powerful God was, shows his power, his wisdom, his might, and his leadership, his guidance, and that he is worthy to be trusted, worthy to be revered. I mean, 300 men against probably hundreds and thousands of men. Can you imagine? Is there anything too hard for God to do? 300 men. There is nothing too difficult for him. He is the God who performs impossible things. He's the God of the impossible. There's nothing too hard for him to do. And commercial break. If you're interested in purchasing this cake and cupcake topper set that I used in this video, please click the link in the description below And please note that these are affiliate links and I will be receiving a commission, so I would really appreciate it if you'd use my link to make the purchase. Also, while you're at it, why don't you just give me a thumbs up and share this channel with your friends and your family. Please don't forget to subscribe, guys. I would really appreciate it, and you know you want to, right? Now back to our story. I love that story because it shows how when we put our trust in God, how He will lead us to victory. And that is in any situation, in anything that we are facing in life. God has the ability, the power, the authority to give us the victory, to help us to walk into our victory. God can use you in spite of your limitations, in spite of your weaknesses. God can use you to do great and mighty things if you trust Him and if you allow Him to lead you. There's so many messages that come from this. The odds, whatever you're faced with, may seem to be insurmountable, but if you put your trust in God, He will lead you into victory. Dearly beloved, sometimes it's difficult because we look at the situation and it looks impossible. But God is a God of the impossible. He can turn that situation around. And as I speak to you, I'm also speaking to myself. There are things that I am praying for, there are things that I'm believing for that seem impossible. But I believe God. I believe in Him. I believe in His power and in His ability. So I want to encourage you to do that. I want to encourage you to trust Him and put your faith in Him. Talk to Him. Spend time with Him. Just live for Him. Live for Him and put your faith and trust in Him, not in yourself. Remember, He took away all those men because He didn't want anybody to take any credit for His work. That's what God is trying to do in your life. He's trying to get you to understand that He's the one who will bring deliverance. He's the one who will bring the victory. He's the one who will bring you to your expected end, to walk into your victory. I love you all. I hope this message has encouraged you. Share it with someone. God bless you in Jesus' name.